Hello and welcome back to the Football Pyramid, our quiz show where we ask two contestants 8 questions of ascending difficulty to see how far they can rise up the English football pyramid from the National League at the bottom to the pinnacle, the Champions League champions. Our two contestants today, we've got returning champion Zach Jalab and challenger Michael McCubbin. Welcome, boys, and you'll each be given 3 lifelines. So you'll be given 50-50, request a clue, and super sub, where you can call a friend for advice on the answer. I think everyone knows the rules by now, but if you get an answer right, you move up a level of the pyramid. You get one wrong, you drop down a level. Let's see who ends up on top. McCubbs, as I said, you haven't yet completed the show, but I've got a good feeling about today. Are you feeling confident?
Yeah. I feel like the questions are getting harder, dude, because I've been watching the last few episodes. I feel like they're getting harder.
I mean,
and I'm getting increasingly frustrated and not being, not taking my rightful place as a Champions League champion. Zach's been there already.
I was the first, mate.
Henry's got there as well. Yeah, Zach was the bloody first. Henry got there recently as well. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty left out. So hopefully today's my day.
Yeah, I agree about the question level. The avid viewers of this show, they're really ramping up the questions which are being sent in, and you keep on being like, that should be Premier League level, and I'm like, no, that's going right to the top. That's a tough one.
All right, Lady Gaga. Is it Gaga?
Gaga, it could have been Gaga. I'm not sure. Anyway, Zach, how are you doing? You seem distracted by Lady Gaga, but could it be a second triumph?
Oh Jesus! Well, with that start, I don't know. We'll see. It just really depends on the first question for me. What I will say though is leave. Cool off on Doogie a little bit, people. He tries his best. Sometimes the comments are a little bit too harsh. I think you forget we do read them. We do read them. So
we do read them. And last week, if you put it on half speed, you can tell that Joe answers first.
And there's only so much you can do, right? It's a show. It's not the end of the world. It doesn't matter. I saw a tweet from Doogie, or like a comment was like, "It's really getting to me," and I was like, "Oh, bless me."
Yeah, it was, because every Saturday I'm just getting absolutely hammered, and I do appreciate that people care about it, but it's getting a bit much. So cool down in the comments.
People just love a scandal, don't they?
They do love a scandal, especially at these, boring times, as it were. Right, I'm going to do the coin flip. McCubbs, I'm giving it to you because you've never won the show. What would you like?
I'll say heads.
That is heads. It is heads.
Ooh.
Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Ooh, indecisive start, but let's go. McCubbs, your question comes in from Carl Muirhead, and it's which team has the nickname the Bavarians? A. Shrewsbury Town, B. Montreal Impact, C. Bayern Munich, or D. Bologna?
I'd love it to be Shrewsbury, but I believe it's Bayern Munich.
Correct, well done. Into League 2. Top work. Zach, your question comes in from regular contributor Shivanash Shakar, and it's which of the top 5 leagues was the first to resume after lockdown? A. The Premier League, B. Liga, C. Serie A, or D. The Bundesliga?
The Bundesliga, Doogie.
Well done, you're into League 2 as well. Solid start from the guys. Still haven't got someone who's answered that National League level wrong, although Henry did stall on one the other day.
Very close.
Very close. McCubbs, your League 2 question comes in from Jay Sketchley. Perhaps a distant relation of Doogie Critchley, I'm not sure. Which player famously handled the ball to deny Ireland a place at the 2010 World Cup? A. William Gallas, B. Thierry Henry, C. Franck Ribéry, or D. Nicolas Anelka?
It was, Doogie, Thierry Henry.
Ooh. Correct. Well done.
He,
like me, had to put up with a lot of trolling after that.
He did.
But you'd argue that his was maybe slightly more deserved, although be kind on the internet, people, I would say.
Yeah.
Zach, your question at League 2 level comes in from John Fugno. And it's where did Mbappe play before PSG? A. Lyon, B. Nice, C. Monaco, or D. Lille?
Monaco, mate.
Correct. Well done. Into League 1. Solid start from the guys. McCubbs, your question comes in from Phil Pryor, and it's which team did Akinfenwa win promotion to the Championship with in 2019-20? A. Wycombe Wanderers, B. Oxford, C. Fleetwood Town, or D. Portsmouth?
Love it. Friend of the show.
Indeed.
Not friend of the show, friend of the channel though. Yeah, it was Wycombe Wanderers, wasn't it?
Correct. Well done. Yes, they were in the playoffs at the expense of Sunderland. That was particularly painful, but well done to Bayo. Potentially, maybe a future contestant.
Get him on phone a friend. Get him on, sorry, super
Actually,
sub, on
could,
super
yeah,
sub.
we could.
Let's do it. Okay, Zach, you'll have to call him. Do you have his number?
I do have his number, yes.
Right, we'll trial him. Zach, you're in League One, and your question comes in from Matt John Dobson. And it's, who is the only player to win La Liga with both Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid? A. Thibaut Courtois, B. Alvaro Morata, C. Bernd Schuster, or D. Juanfran?
Thibaut Courtois.
Bit of a delay there. But no need to delay because you were right. Well done. Yeah, it sounds initially like a difficult question, but then you hear Thibaut Courtois.
Yeah.
You both are flying. You're both in the championship. You both got all 3 lifelines. Your question comes in from Connor Kinsella. And it's, which team did David Beckham go on loan to early in his career? A. Norwich City, B. Aston Villa, C. Preston North End, or D. Coventry?
Oh, this is an easy one as well. Preston. Yeah,
Correct.
Very nice fan.
Famously played with David Moyes there. Zach, your question in the championship comes in from Roberto_Leonardo. What shirt number did David Beckham wear for AC Milan? A7, B11, C23, or D32?
32's in my head. Oh, he didn't wear 7, did he? It's two. Can I have 50-50, please?
Your 50-50 is 23 or 32.
Ooh.
He wore 23 at LA Galaxy.
This is actually a tough one. I thought I knew it, but now I'm like questioning it.
You do have your clue or super sub. Akinfenwa is ready.
I really just want to know what the clue is, because I just don't know how it's going to help me. No,
do you want to ask for the clue?
Clue and a 50-50 on one question. This would be crazy.
23.
You locking that in?
Yeah.
Zach, you weren't sure. You used your 50-50. Your 50-50 was 23 or 32. And you were wrong, I'm afraid.
What was the clue going to be?
The clue was, it was the reverse of his Real Madrid and LA Galaxy number.
Oh, I should have gone for the clue.
That was good.
I should have gone
that
for
was a good one.
clue.
That was a good one.
Oh, no.
Commiserations, Zach.
I thought it was 32 as well, but I just went against myself.
Always go with your gut. Anyway, Zach, there's plenty of time to recover.
Oh,
My Cubs, you're
now.
still on for your first ever clean sweep. The question comes in from Phil Pryor once again. How many FA Cups has Ashley Cole won? A5, B6, C7, or D8?
God. God, I feel like I might need to use a lifeline here. It's got to be 5 or 6, but then if I do 50-50 and it's one of them, then it's just like silly, isn't it? So what was it? 5, 6, 7, or 8, basically?
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, I'm gonna work this out because my FA Cup winners' knowledge is not too bad.
Here we
So
go.
He
Love it when you do this.
He started at Arsenal 99-2000. They won the FA Cup in 2002 and 2003 and 2005 when he was still there. So he won 3 with Arsenal. Then he went to Chelsea in 2006, I think. Yeah. And then Chelsea won it in 2007, so that's 4. They won it again in 2009, so that's 5.
This is epic.
And then they won it again in... Bloody hell, didn't they win it again in 2010? And then 2012 as well. I think he was still there in 2012, wasn't he? So I think it's 6 or 7. I just can't remember. Did Ancelotti win the double with them? I can't remember. And I've got the man who would know right in front of me, which is very, very frustrating. I'll take a 50-50 now. Now that I know that it's got to be at least 6, I'm going to take a 50-50.
Your 50-50 is 6 or 7.
Oh.
No! That's so annoying.
Oh, yeah. The nature of the game, eh?
Okay, there's no point in me taking another lifeline at this stage, I don't think. Chelsea won it so much in that time. I'm going to say 7. I'm going to say 7.
You locking that in?
Yeah.
My Cubs, you used extraordinary recall of FA Cup finals, and you've eventually settled on 7 after using the 50-50. And you're right, well done!
Yes!
You're
Gets
going
in.
up to the Europa.
Whew.
My Cubs is
That's
on
a relief.
fire. Love
The
it.
defence is terrified.
Top work. Zach, meanwhile, not on fire. Small flames with Zach, maybe.
Maybe.
Just
Embers.
Embers with Zach. But can he recover? Can he get that flame going? Your question in League One comes in from Jacob Stringer07. And it's Fabio Capello managed which team at the 2014 World Cup? A, Spain, B, England, C, Russia, or D, Nigeria?
Russia.
Locking that in?
Yes, sir.
Well done, Zach. You're
Good
back
shout.
on track. Into the championship you go. My Cubs, meanwhile, continues his ascent up the football pyramid. McCubs, your question comes in from Sujal TDR. Sorry, Sujal, slightly butchered that, but welcome to the show. Which of these stadiums has not hosted a European Cup / Champions League final? A. Old Trafford, B. Stadio Olimpico, C. Parc des Princes, or D. Anfield?
Ooh, that's tough. Thing is, Anfield, I don't know if Anfield has. I really don't know if Anfield has. Definitely not in the Champions League era.
You got
I think
lifelines.
Old Trafford has. Stadio Olimpico, I'm sure, has in Rome, right? But then Parc des Princes, it's like if any big finals get played in Paris, it's the Stade de France that gets used. I'm pretty sure usually because the Parc des Princes isn't as big. I'm gonna take a clue on this. I don't want to take a chance. I'm gonna take a clue.
Take a chance on.
Your clue was the Parc des Princes has held 3 finals.
Oh!
Oi! There we go. All right, so it's got it. Yeah, it's got to be Anfield. It's got to be Anfield.
Wait, when
You
say
locking that in?
When you say 3 finals, do you mean 3 Champions League finals or 3 finals?
Yeah, 3 Champions League
Sorry,
finals. It's
sorry.
a good
Well,
use
there
of the
you go.
clue.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
good there, mate.
McCubs, you've lost a lifeline, but you've worked it out really effectively. You've gone with Anfield and you were correct. You're going up
Yes.
to the Champions League.
Win.
This is the Champions. Right, Zach, you're in the Championship. You have 3 questions remaining. You could still end up in the Champions League.
Look, unless you win it, there's no winning in my eyes. To put it that way.
Second is just last.
Yeah, exactly. Second's last, in my opinion.
Your question, though, comes in from Jacob Stringer 07, and it's who scored a hat-trick when England beat Germany 5-1? A. Heskey, B. Shearer, C. Owen, or D. Cole? Doesn't specify which Cole.
It's either Heskey or Owen. Can I use a clue, please?
Your clue is I scored 40 goals in 89 games for England.
I'd like to go with Michael Owen, please.
Zach, you were in the Championship. You've gone with Owen. Well done, mate. You're back in the Prem. Back on track. Still just the one incorrect answer so far.
All right, didn't need that.
McCubs, meanwhile, you're in the Champions League, where the going gets tough, really tough.
But it's
So we've got
tough
2
keep
questions
going.
left, right?
You got 2 questions left.
Come on, McCubbin.
Your question comes
Yes,
in
Zach.
from Silver on the Discord, and it's Lionel Messi holds the record for most goals in a La Liga season. But how many did he score? A. 48, B. 50, C. 52, or D. 54?
Jesus. In a La Liga season.
In a La Liga
So
season.
it's a league goals.
Just
How many
league
did he score?
goals.
He didn't get in the 50s, did he?
Can't have been. Yeah, it's got to be 48 or 50. Oh, God.
Georgios might know it.
I'll go for the
The lifeline?
I'll go for the lifeline. Yeah.
Who are you calling?
I'll go for George. Let's go for George.
He loves getting a phone call at this time. Go on, Georgios. Might be having his lunch.
Hello.
George, you're back on the football pyramid.
What a surprise.
Oh, sorry, man. I know you're getting
He's just
bored of these
accepted his
super
fate now,
subs.
hasn't
Has he been on it?
Accepted
McCubs, yeah, he has. He did well, actually. McCubs is 2 questions away, but this question, to get him onto the last one, is Lionel Messi holds the record for most goals in a La Liga season, but how many did he score just in the league? 48, 50, 52, or 54?
For some reason, I had 54 in my head before
Oh my God.
you even said anything.
Really?
God.
54. I think it's 54 or 52. Or something stupid like that.
McCubs was angling more towards 48 or 50, but he wasn't sure.
Has he got any other lifelines left? Is
No, this is it.
Well, looks like he's in a bit of a pickle then.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Oh, I just think 54
okay,
is
interesting.
mental.
That is mental, but Messi is a mental
What are you thinking,
player,
McCubs?
so- Oh God, I need to make a decision now, really, don't I? I'm gonna say, God, if George thought 54,
That is a lot of goals.
it's
he-
a lot
he
of goals,
scored
but then he did
94 in that
score
year,
like,
didn't he?
yeah, he scored like nearly 100 in a calendar year, didn't he?
Yeah.
So by that logic, like you've got to get a lot of league goals to do that. So I'm gonna say 52. I'm gonna say 52.
Oh my God. Oh
Wow.
my God.
McCubs, you're
Oh
2
my
questions
God.
away from completing the football pyramid.
It's 54,
You've
isn't
called
it?
George, he's recommended you go with 54. You've gone with 52, and I'm afraid you are both wrong.
Oh my God.
It was 50.
Oh.
Commiserations. Bad luck.
Thanks anyway, George. Thanks anyway,
He
George.
says thank you.
Heartbreaking.
That is really hard to take.
I'm never winning this show. I'm never winning this show.
50.
It's just not happening, is it?
Right, we'll move on because Zach's in the Premier League, and if you get this question right, and McCubs, we could have a draw basically.
You could, yeah, true.
Didn't see that, man.
Zach, your question in the Premier League was who? Okay, sorry, came in from Max MUFC 134. Who was the last Englishman to win the PFA Player of the Year award? A. Rooney, B. Gerrard, C. Raheem Sterling, or D. Michael Owen?
Okay.
Bit of a tough one, that.
So of all the players you've said there, Doogie, all of them have won it.
I can't confirm or deny that.
What? You can't throw someone in there that's not won it. What?
So that's a good question from Max.
I don't think Sterling's won it. I don't think Steven Gerrard has won it. And Michael Owen's way too far back. Wayne Rooney has to have won it. Fuck it. Wayne Rooney.
Locking it in?
Yes, sir.
Zach, you were in the Premier League. You've done some pretty good recall. You've gone with Rooney. And you're right. Well done.
Get in.
Up into the Europa. So you're both currently in the Europa as it stands. And we'll see how it ends up. My Cubs, your final question comes in from, well, potentially your final question, comes in from Josh Walker. Which two clubs have had at least one player in every World Cup final since 1982? Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, Bayern Munich and Barcelona, Real Madrid and Juventus, or Bayern Munich and Inter Milan?
My gut was Bayern Munich and Inter Milan. I'm going to say Bayern Munich and Inter Milan. I'm pretty sure that's right. That was my gut.
You locking that in?
Yeah.
The Cubs, you've pretty quickly answered Bayern Munich and Inter Milan. And you were right. Well done.
Yes.
You finish up in the Champions League. Zach could potentially join you if he gets this question right at Europa League level.
Woo!
What a contest. Very close. Question comes in from Brody Goldberg. Which foreign-born outfield player has made the most Premier League appearances? A. Dwight Yorke, B. Sami Hyypiä, C. Nicola Anelka, or D. Sylvain Distin?
Jesus Christ. Well, they would have had to be in the Premier League essentially for the whole time. Distan was here for a while. Anelka, you obviously played for other clubs outside of Europe. Don't know enough about Sami Hyypiä's career. No, he played for Liverpool. Let's go Dwight Yorke.
You locking that in?
Yes.
Zach, you needed this to force a shootout with McCubs. You've gone with Dwight Yorke. And you were wrong, I'm afraid. It was
Sylvain Distin, wasn't it?
It was Sylvain Distin.
Where did he spend his whole time at? Everton?
Man City and then
Man City
Everton.
as well, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And Portsmouth, I think, for a bit. Long Premier League
Bournemouth as
career.
well.
But a great contest has come
Oh,
to an
I
end.
phone a friend
McCubs.
still.
McCubs.
Oh, Zach.
You what?
I still had phone a friend.
Oh, yeah, you did have Supercell.
Oh,
Well, that's the host's fault for not reminding me. Get out
No,
in the
it's not.
comments.
Remember?
The piece.
Bring
Get
on
out
the
him.
abuse.
Oh, bring on the abuse. You could have called Akinfenwa. I don't know whether he would have known.
Uh,
McCubs, you've won
You know.
today. You finished up in the Champions League again with just one
Yeah.
question wrong. How are you feeling, man?
Just frustrated still. To be fair, like I'm happy I've got the win, but it's not, it's not the same as being in the Hall of Fame, is it? It's not
No.
the same as having completed the show. Next time I'm on this show, I will complete it.
Absolutely. I feel like it's
Wow.
just inches away every time. Zach,
Yeah.
former champion, you're just enjoying a good time whenever you come back on this show.
yeah,
You finished
indeed.
up in the Premier League. You chuffed?
Yeah. Look, I mean, it's look. Put it this way: you can't. No one can take the title of being the first winner. So
This is true.
that's all that matters to me.
This is true. Yeah, well done to Zach on that accolade, and well done to both our contestants today for a keenly contested contest. And mainly, well done to you guys for watching. And if you guys want to get your questions in, remember to DM me on Twitter and Instagram. Really am enjoying the level of questions at the moment. I hope you guys are enjoying the show despite the sort of controversial moments we have, but it's all part of the package here on the Football Pyramid. Guys, what should they go and do now? McCubbs, what would you like to push to?
Go and watch yesterday's Continental Club. This is filmed on a Wednesday, so I'm not actually sure what we're discussing yet, but we are discussing something around European football. And yeah, just watch all our 10s. Lots of transfer stuff out at the moment. Obviously, transfer window's closing soon. So yeah.
Absolutely. And Zach, Snapchat, any news? What's going down?
Head over to Snapchat. Make sure you swipe to the right, and then find Football Daily, and we'll bring you daily stories about transfers and everything around football.
Perfect. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.